Peace, blessings, and respect. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to another Precious Metals update with Troy Denarius Grams. Today, these are the numbers at the close of the market. As you see, things are down again. They're suppressing the prices. And like I told you, always grab it when they suppress it. These spot prices right here are listed. As you see, 100 ounce minimum with the number of what they're charging per spot over the spot price. Going to the debt clock, we have 1911. That's the dollars to silver, and there's 365 paper contracts for every 1 ounce of silver. The national debt, $91 trillion. That's the total U.S. Divide that by the 286 million ounces of gold that's in reserve, and that'll give you the price of gold. And take that, divide that by 10%, that gives you the price of silver. Last week we saw this at $17.50. This week it's $16.50. We also have a 100 ounce bar for $25.80 from Royal Canadian Mint, hand poured. Here we have two 10 ounce silver bars at $5.60. That's basically $23 an ounce. And we also have the 1 ounce Buffalo silver rounds, 20 roll for $5.74. We also have my favorites, which are the hand poured. This is 1 troy ounce by MK Bars. And the artwork that they do is awesome. Their work is guaranteed. The silver is guaranteed. And because it's hand poured, you know, you can't really put a value on someone's hard work. So, and this is more work, like I say, from MK Bars. The hand poured ingots, I love them. Look at just the natural flow of the metals, you know. Then we have some articles that you might want to check out. This is from Salivate, from Sal over at Salivate Metal, you know, talking about Uganda and what they found, as well as how the markets shot up right before the Federal Reserve's meeting, which happens all the time. If you're in the market for some precious metals, give us a call, Troy Denarius Grams, 602-350-9642. Nothing says money quite like it.
I'll show you something going on in the open interest for silver. It has been going on since around this time period, just before the bottom. The bottom in silver is over here at about 2050 or so, right? And we're still higher than that bottom, but since then, open interest has jumped from about, looks like 135,000 contracts to what looks like now 155,000 contracts. 20,000 contracts in the silver market is a lot because open interest is relatively thin on the COMEX here. But what this means, if open interest is higher with the price lower, right? We see a big spike here in this bar, looks about 10,000 contracts. If there is a higher open interest, that means that the bullion banks who sell these contracts, they are forced to go short because short has to equal long. If there are 155,000 contracts long, there are 155,000 shorts. And the bullion banks have to supply those contracts, which means this could be a setup for the beginning of a short squeeze.
An indication if for example, if we're in backwardation, which is what I saw for about 3 weeks straight, where the physical market became more expensive, people actually wanted to take the physical delivery of the product because of, you know, whether it's volatility, whether it's Russia, you know, concern out there, you know, there was just a need to own the physical versus trust of the futures, you know, delivery maybe 3 months.
This is where the opportunity comes, I believe. I believe in a currency crisis, the people that are, there's going to be a wealth transfer. And for every 1,000 people that don't get prepared, the one person that does get prepared is going to reap rewards at a ratio of 1,000 to 1. There's going to be a wealth loss for the people that aren't prepared, and a wealth gain for the people that are prepared, and that it's just a transfer. There's going to be no currency necessarily changing hands, but what you're going to see is the value of currency plummet and the value of precious metals skyrocket. And that is a wealth transfer.
Would you rather have paper or gold?